Hey everyone, today I want to dive into something super important and relatable for so many of us. Why is it so hard to motivate ourselves to work out? We all know how beneficial fitness is for our health, physical appearance, and even mood. We see people on social media running in the mornings, hitting the gym, and making it look effortless. So why is it that we struggle not only to start, but also to keep going with our workouts? In this video, we're going to explore the psychological reasons behind this struggle, ones you might not have considered before. We'll dig into what's actually going on in your brain and body when you try to motivate yourself to exercise and how you can break through these hidden barriers. Get ready for some interesting insights that'll help you rethink how you approach fitness. One of the biggest reasons people struggle with fitness is the concept of delayed rewards. Our brains are wired to seek immediate gratification, not benefits that might show up weeks or months later. Evolutionarily, this made sense. Our ancestors needed quick rewards, like eating food when they found it, to survive. But fitness doesn't work that way. You won't see immediate results after one workout, and that confuses your brain. Here's the thing, research from Harvard has shown that the brain reacts much more strongly to fast rewards, like tasty food or the instant pleasure of watching a movie, than it does to long-term goals, like getting in shape. This is why it's so easy to pick the couch and Netflix over the gym. Your brain just craves those easy, quick hits of pleasure. When you start working out, your brain doesn't see the immediate benefit, so it starts sending signals to conserve energy. It's literally trying to sabotage your efforts because it's not getting that instant reward. This is what's known as the willpower paradox. Your brain fights against anything that requires effort without immediate payoff. Another major barrier is fear of failure. This often goes hand in hand with perfectionism. People fear that they won't be able to perform at the level they expect of themselves, or that they won't achieve the perfect results they imagine. This can be linked to what's called imposter syndrome, where people doubt their abilities and feel like they're not good enough. Interestingly, studies from Oxford University show that around 70% of people experience fear of failure when starting something new, including fitness. Our brains are programmed to avoid situations that might lead to failure or discomfort. Think about it. Imagine you're about to join a new gym. If you're worried about looking foolish or being judged by others, that creates discomfort in your brain. You start avoiding the situation altogether, and that's why so many people drop their gym memberships within a few weeks of signing up. This fear is a real psychological barrier that holds us back. Now, let's talk about how habits work in the brain. There are structures in the brain called the basal ganglia that are responsible for automating behaviors. When you do something regularly, it becomes a habit, and your brain doesn't have to work hard to make decisions about it. But here's the catch. If your brain is used to a sedentary lifestyle, getting yourself to do something active is a real challenge. Research from Duke University shows that about 40% of our daily actions are actually automatic habits. Once your brain gets used to a certain routine, it locks in, making it tough to break out of that pattern. If you haven't been exercising regularly for a while, your brain is going to resist because it sees this change as extra stress. The key here is to introduce new habits slowly, rather than trying to overhaul your entire routine all at once. Your brain responds much better to small changes. For instance, start with short workouts of 10 to 15 minutes. Over time, your brain will accept this as the new normal. Did you know that making the decision to work out requires a lot of mental energy? This is connected to a concept called ego depletion. Throughout the day, you make tons of decisions, at work, at home, in social situations, and this depletes your ability to exert self-control. By the end of the day, you're left with less energy to make choices like going to the gym or cooking a healthy meal. Studies show that after making many tough decisions during the day, people are more likely to choose the easier, more comfortable option. That's why so many of us say, "I'm too tired," even when we're not physically exhausted. It's mental fatigue from decision-making. Another crucial factor that people don't often think about is the role of dopamine, the pleasure hormone. Dopamine is released not just when we experience pleasure, but also in anticipation of it. If you associate physical activity with enjoyment, your brain starts releasing dopamine even before you begin your workout. But if you see fitness as a chore or hard work, your dopamine levels drop, and so does your motivation. Dopamine helps reinforce positive experiences, which means if you link exercise to something fun, you're much more likely to stick with it. That's why one of the keys to making fitness a part of your life is finding an activity that genuinely makes you happy. Whether it's dancing, hiking, yoga, anything that brings you joy and energy will make your brain anticipate the workout with pleasure. Now that we've broken down why it's so hard to stick with fitness, let's talk about how to beat these barriers. Start small. Take tiny steps that don't trigger resistance in your brain. Studies show that gradually increasing your workout time and intensity is much more effective than trying to make drastic changes all at once. Reward yourself immediately after exercise. Since your brain craves instant rewards, give yourself something to look forward to after each workout. Whether it's watching your favorite show, enjoying a healthy snack, or taking a relaxing shower, this creates a positive association with exercise. Create a routine and remove decision-making. If you schedule your workouts at the same time every day, your brain won't waste energy fighting the decision. This reduces decision fatigue and helps build a lasting habit. Focus on the process, not the result. Exercise for the joy of the activity itself. If you're only focused on quick results, you'll burn out. Instead, appreciate how working out makes you feel stronger, more energized, and happier in the moment. Getting yourself to stick with fitness isn't just a physical challenge, it's a psychological one. Our brains are constantly looking for easy solutions, avoiding change, and craving immediate rewards. But by understanding how these mechanisms work and making small but effective changes to your approach, you can overcome these barriers. And remember, fitness can become a natural part of your life if you learn to enjoy the process. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what helps you push through resistance and stay motivated on your fitness journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.